Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. I hope you're doing amazingly wherever you are in this planet we called Earth. We're back in the garage because generally that's where I am when I do these videos. But today's a different one. I'm not going to be doing a demo or a review. I want to talk about YouTube, more precisely YouTubers. So, at the minute, there's some of the channels I watch that they've gone from top tier to garbage. And it's puzzling me, really puzzling me. But I think what's worse is it's almost like people or YouTubers, influencers are being exposed. I cannot get my words out today, and it's frightening really, because the way I've always seen YouTube, more so now that I'm kind of trying to push the channel. We're almost on 300 subs. How amazing is that? I'm not gonna say. All I'm gonna say is, you know what I'm not gonna say. So please don't do what I want you to say. No. Please do what I don't want to say. Anyway. But in my head, YouTube is essentially television. It's just a better way for it. An easier way, really. And the way I see television and YouTube is there's two types, right? There's two types of people or channels. You've got... I guess if I do it in a way, like you've got fiction and non-fiction. Not in the sense of one's real and one's not. But in the sense of... You've got presenters who are themselves, or influencers that are themselves. Then you've got influencers that are portraying a character. So, for instance, it would be like having someone like, I don't know, Ben Shepherd and Kate Garraway. They are them. You know what I mean? They're not putting on a persona like how, like Lee Francis, I believe his name is, who plays Keith Lemon. What's his name? Sacha Baron Cohen, who plays Borat and everyone. They put characters on, personas on, and that's how I see YouTube. And what I'm starting to see is a lot of the channels that I would assume are themselves, that are real, that are non-fiction, real. Suddenly, it's coming out of the woodwork that they're really bad. So I've wrote down a few here that I'm just kind of like, seriously, where did that come from? So the first one, like some of these have happened months ago. I'm just really late to the party on this. But Dr. Disrespect, cannot remember his bloody real name. What was it, a few years ago it came out that he had an affair, that guy got blown over sort of thing. And then a couple of months ago, if anyone doesn't know Dr. Disrespect, he got banned off Twitch. Now he's a massive Call of Duty player, he kind of started his own gaming company, I think, excuse me. But like, he got banned from Twitch. It was kind of, it happened live and you can just see like, honestly, it just went completely downhill, really. It didn't stop his career because then he moved to YouTube. But Dr. Disrespect is a persona, right? And it's kind of like a no shit kind of person. And what happened was a couple of months ago, a former Twitch employee, I believe it was, leaked or tweeted, whatever you want to say it is, the reason why he got banned, which essentially came down to he got caught talking to someone underage, or as it's generally put across, talking to a minor. And then he did a statement saying, yes, I did talk to a minor or someone underage. And you know, when you're there and you're like, come on, mate, having an affair is one thing, but doing that is a different ballgame, don't like it. So, he's gone. Like, he's just gone straight down. There's no coming back from it. He claims that nothing happens and it's only speculation, but he claimed that no pictures were sent. No, you know, he said when he got inappropriate, he kind of stopped it there and then. But I was just like, all right then, calm down. This one happened a while back as well. Linus Tech Tips. Now he's a technology channel. I forgot to say that at the beginning. I love technology channels. Does a lot of reviews on PCs, laptops, gaming, you know, components, accessories, blah blah blah. And then someone, a former employee of his company, did this long tweet, kind of series of tweets where they're basically saying how the work environment is god awful, harassed on the daily. Basically the company's terrible. It's not what you see on the channel, and a lot of the videos they were putting out were incorrect, like they were giving the wrong information. I can't remember exactly, but someone sent in, I think it was like some sort of graphics card or something, and they didn't pair it with what the creators, developers, whatever, they didn't pair it with the right equipment, so they said it was terrible. They ended up selling this dude's creation, without like even asking him, sort of thing. So that was a bit like, Jesus, all right. But then, I can't even watch his channel now. Like, you know, you just look at someone and you think, oh, you had hope. Another one, I've just put Donut. I think it's Donut Media, Donut Cars or whatever. It's a car show where they, I don't know, they'll buy some stuff off Wish.com and try and see if it actually works in the car. And now my brain has gone. My notes, I've spilt water or something over them, and I can get out parts of my words, but half the presenters on that show have gone and started their own thing, and it's kind of like, what's going on there? You know what I mean? Because there was no signs of anything happening there, and then all of a sudden, they've gone up and left. Another one, now this one did throw me it didn't throw me really, you could kind of see it coming on with the stuff you find out, but Braille skateboarding. Aaron Cairo, I believe it is, he's like their main, no, he created Braille, and it was all about getting people to skateboard. Like, he always says his mission was to get someone on a skateboard, no matter what age, gender, whatever. And he is massively into Scientology. I'm not going to get into it because it's a minefield. I don't quite understand Scientology myself. All as I know is he put a lot of money into it, and I'm talking a lot of money. But he had all these people involved. There was one called Gabe Cruz who was with him from like teenagers up to like his mid-20s. And a lot of people have left up until this one point, and then when Gabe left, that was kind of like, okay, what's really happening? Because Aaron Cairo hadn't really been involved in the channel. It was this other guy, Gabe. And like, suddenly it's all coming out the woodworks that it was a bad environment. Aaron was just terrible. Scientology, this and that. You know, then you're like, Jesus Christ. Like, they had a warehouse and it's been torn down. He did tell everyone that worked there that it's got to be closed, like it's going to be torn down by this date, but it already started happening before, so everyone's gone in there to get their last session in, and it's gone. I was just like, bloody hell, what kind of leader are you? So that blew me. That sounded weird. That blew me away. The last one I want to talk about, and this is probably down to my own naivety. Is that a word? But there's a channel called I'm Alex, or I Am Alex, and is a English lad. And the only reason why I subbed to him was because he was English, and you know, background noise, that's all it was for, because he just regurgitates crap, essentially is what he does, or did. He hasn't done anything for like 2 months, and I'll explain why. But yeah, like I said, I didn't really watch anything of his from the past. It was just from one point, because he was speaking about someone called Alphaba, I think it was, someone on TikTok. And it was quite entertaining, really. But then it came out of the woodworks from an ex-girlfriend who left like links to a Google Drive with documents and print screens. Jesus Christ, that man's fucked up. Emotional abuse. I think at some point physical abuse. Like, he's god-awful human being sort of thing. Like, even with proof, like literally him on screen saying some bad shit. You know what I mean? But I genuinely, I just couldn't get over it. And it made me think, like, with YouTube, like, what's going on? Like, is it a case where these people are no longer themselves because of all the fame or, you know, getting the monies in sort of thing? Or is it because they become a character they've made? Does that make sense? Like, they're not them anymore. And sometimes, I think, especially with that Alex dude, I think that's the case. Like, maybe he's I don't know, he's become power mad. What is it? Main character syndrome? But I know there was a guy in What Culture who do like wrestling and video games and stuff. What's his name? Adam Lampai or something like that? And like, he was just a sex addict anyway. This is what happened with him. And I think he used kind of his status in the influencer kind of community to basically get things he shouldn't have got. And it just blows my mind away, because like, there's many channels like myself where we're trying to do what we enjoy doing. Like, I like music and reviewing things, and it's a bloody nightmare. Honestly, I can't get over it. What's your opinion? Is it the fact that people are getting too power crazy or becoming what they shouldn't have been, or I don't know. A little bit of a rant. Anyway, I'll catch you on the next one. I'll see you soon. Bye.